Also new at 6, before you dive into the water in Miami-Dade County, you should be aware of the high levels of bacteria in it. Yes, the water we swim, play, surf, and even boat in. A national nonprofit organization collaborates with local cities to raise awareness about that water, aspiring to clean up our waterways. CBS News Miami's Gorchow points out some of the biggest problem areas and what's being done to fix it.
Sort of like going fishing.
Antonio volunteers with the Surfrider Foundation.
So I swing it out.
He collects a water sample from Parkview Kayak Launch by 73rd Street and Dickens Avenue in Miami Beach on Wednesday.
And that's a nice sample collected for testing.
He hands it off to Christy LeMahieu. She's the foundation's local lab director for the Blue Water Task Force.
We have found that the Parkview Kayak Launch is about 75% of the time high in contamination.
Neighboring waterways in Miami Beach, including the Ocean Point off 73rd Street behind the Miami Beach bandshell, all tested high for fecal matter within the last week.
Frightening.
Lee is vacationing under the summer sun from Detroit with his wife.
Kind of grossed out, but also, I don't know, I just assume the ocean's pretty disgusting when I go in it anyway.
The Surfrider Foundation tells me that the majority of waterways that connect to Biscayne Bay test among the highest in the area for high levels of bacteria, none worse than where I'm standing right now, the Parkview Kayak Launch, which is why this sign behind me has been posted here for years.
Cause a lot of health issues such as bacteria infections, virus infections. People have reported getting skin lesions.
It has to mean it's not safe for marine life either.
Correct. They can't breathe in that water.
And she says it also hurts wildlife living outside the water.
A dire situation that we have.
LeMahieu points to aging infrastructure as the cause of pollution throughout different waterways in Miami-Dade County.
The outdated sewage pipes could be leaks. If we have high levels of rain, we'll have runoff from the streets, and that can cause high levels of contamination.
And the city of Miami Beach is partnering with the University of Miami to identify potential pollution sources, investing hundreds of thousands of dollars to clean the waterways and one day reopen the launch. Gorchow, CBS News Miami.